This question is from Adam Gonzalez. Dear Misty, I recently met a guy that I like, and yet he's a little more feminine than I like. We discussed it and decided that it's better that we just be friends. However, now I realize that I really like him, and I feel like I've missed out on this opportunity. Any advice? Adam. Knowledge is power. And one of the life lessons that it teaches you is, sexuality is fluid. People are fluid. People never change, but at the same time, people are always changing. Meaning, a zebra can't change its stripes, but it might get more stripes, it might get less stripes, if that makes any sense. Meaning, most people go through a phase where they're very flamboyant and very obnoxious and very in your face and very feminine. Usually, especially right when they come out of the closet. And then they go through a phase where they're like, I don't have to be so in your face. I think it's when they fully accept who and what they are. They're like, oh, I don't have to throw it down everyone's throat. I don't have to force it down. I don't have to force feed people my homosexuality, basically. And then they go through a phase where they really try to butch up and really become more masculine as they get older, usually so they can get laid more. But yeah, Adam, I do feel that you really missed out on a great opportunity. And unfortunately, I think that a lot of men agree with you. And I don't know why. It's really disheartening because as gay people, we fight for equality within our world, straight versus gay. But within our own gay community, we're so segregated and divided. Oh, he's too queenie, I don't want to talk to him. Oh, he's a chub, I can't talk to him. Or he's a bear, I can't talk to him. You know, or he's a queen, I can't talk to him. It's so sad. And yes, I think that you writing me this question shows that you're mature enough to see the error in your ways. And I can only hope that you've learned from this lesson and you don't judge so many people so harshly. But masculinity, femininity, for example, it's very fluid. I certainly act one way when I'm at work and another way when I'm not at work. And when I start hanging out with certain people, I might be a little more key and then just be very low key when I'm, you know, with other people. He doesn't have to be super femme all the time is my point. And he probably isn't. Maybe he was nervous, maybe he's trying to impress you, maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe he likes you the same. I'm not saying it's what I'm trying to say is it might not be too late. Let him know the error of your ways. You've seen the light, for example, and you would rather spend your life with someone beautiful and amazing, even if he's feminine, and not risk losing him because of something stupid like being feminine. You know? Yeah, we all want lumberjack boyfriends. Who doesn't? But the reality is, it's going to be really hard to find one. So good luck with that. And good luck with him trying to win him back. You know, I would say do something nice for him. I'm not saying buy roses or flowers, but why don't you do something nice for him and write him a little note saying, I miss you, I'd like to see you again, can we go out again? Or, I'm sorry, but I really miss you. And see what happens. If it was me, and you told me I was feminine, it would hurt like a bitch, because it said a lot. So much, in fact, that I have actually just stopped dating gay guys. Gay guys worship me on stage. They want to tip me. They want to be me, some of them, but they want to tip me. But they don't want to date me. And it's weird. So I just date straight guys now. It's very complex, but it works for me, at the moment anyway. Gay guys are really weird in that there's a lot of insecurity, and it takes a really insecure, it takes a really secure man to date somebody in the public eye, first of all, whether masculine or feminine. I don't know. Anyways, Adam, I wish you lots of luck, and if you did lose this guy, I'm glad that the blinders have been lifted from your eyes, that you now realize that masculinity is not the basis of a relationship. You know, there's a lot of things to base a relationship on. One of them is stability, one of them is comfort, and one of them is financial reasons. Some people marry just for money, just so they're, you know, not alone. But masculinity should not be a deciding factor, especially if he's a great guy. Anyways, loving you is easy.